to tear it down, and I hauled it away. But they had just built the highway on the side of that road, but way down, way down. And so what I did was, when I tore the house down, the bank was there, so I threw the lumber over the bank and drove up. Now they had the highway built, but it wasn't very much traffic when it first opened. People didn't get on it like they do now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd pull my truck over there and load it up on the highway. I took the whole house away that way.
Where was that
20
at?
or 30 loads, huh?
Where was that at?
It was on the east side, and it was about 20th, and I think it was Sandy. I think it was that was the street. It was one of the main streets.
I don't know where it is.
Oh.
Where was it? Sorry, where was it?
Huh?
Where was it?
Where was it? In Portland.
Oh.
Downtown Sandy, downtown Portland. It was about 20th, something like that.
Where did you put take the wood? Where'd you take it off?
Well, I had bought a lot in, I don't know if you know where 12 Mile Corner is.
Not really.
Well, that's on Burnside. I don't know. Anyway, I think it was on Burnside, and I had bought a lot there in 1950, probably about 1951 or 52. I bought a lot there to build on, and so I needed lumber, and that's the reason I tore these houses down. I tore a big barn down in Gresham and hauled it over there. And between all that lumber, we didn't have to buy very much. We pretty well made when we cut the logs. This was big lot, and it had trees on it. It must have had 100, 200 trees, not big ones, but about like that. And we cut them down and cut them into 8-foot pieces and took them over to back in those days, they had small sawmills all over the place. And we just took them over there and had them cut into 2x4s and 2x6s, and we built our house.
So did you like building houses, or did you like tearing houses down?
Oh, I didn't tear very many down. I think only that barn and that house, that one house, is all I tore down. I just did it for the material.
But you would you make a career out of it?
Out of tearing houses down?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Couldn't make any money. Yeah. I had to make money. I had to make a living. Your grandma, she worked. She always worked, but she just made enough for the food and the babysitting, and I had to be able to make enough to buy material and pay the bills.
Yeah.
But I also had to get the work done. But I had never built a house before, but my dad, he knew how to do it. He wasn't a carpenter, but he had did it over his lifetime. And so between the two of us, we built the house. He built his house first, and then I bought the lot, and then I split it down the middle. And he built on the corner lot, and then I built on the inside lot. I saw a sign when I come home from work. I was working in Troutdale in a packing shed of vegetable packing. We cabbage and stuff like that. And I saw this sign there on that 12-mile corner, lots for sale. And I stopped in there and said, how much you want for them lots? Oh, he said, well, I think it was $25 or $50 down and $15 a month. I said, all right, I'll take one. And so then I had me a building lot.
Man, you really missed out. You could have made some money if you bought more land.
Well, I didn't have more money.
Well, to make money, you gotta spend money.
Huh?
To make money, you gotta spend money.
Well, yeah, but you got to have money to spend. Back in those days, there wasn't much borrowing going on.
No credit cards?
Huh?
No credit cards?
No credit cards.
What was it like back then?
Huh?
You guys didn't have debit cards or ATM cards?
No, they didn't do much of that. They were starting to come on, but very few people used them.
What was life like before
Huh?
What was life like before credit cards and ATMs?
You just paid cash for whatever you bought. Oh, you could like a car. It would probably cost $2,000, $2,500 to buy a brand new car, and so you very seldom had that kind of money, and so you give them that was with the bank, and you could give them a down payment, and then you'd make a monthly payment to them for the car. But you didn't use a credit card or nothing. You just borrowed money from the bank, and then you paid them back.
I gotta go check on Logan.
Huh? What happened to him?
Went home.
I know, but wasn't he supposed to get you something?
Yeah.
He just didn't come back.
He got mad at me and walked away.
Oh, he got mad at. Oh, you better go check with him.
Love you, Grandpa.
Oh. I can't sit very long anyway.
All right. Love you, Grandpa.
Yep, love you too.